Hello and good morning. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video update. I just want to show you, and I'll be focusing mainly on my aquaponics system. I have two aquaponics systems in my small balcony here in Saudi Arabia. And this system, this is probably about a 20-gallon container. And I have 3 pangasius and 1 ornamental fish. The white one is the ghost fish, they say. And the other 3 black that you're seeing are pangasius that I've been caring for the last maybe 6 or 7 months. They have grown. They're more than a foot long. A couple of them are. And that's golden snail. I have one pump here. This is a 2-meter head pump. And I have an outflow there. An extra outflow. This is the pipe that carries the water to this bin. This is the grow bin that I have. And actually I'm growing my plant in this grow bed on this plastic trash bin that I got. I was just experimenting with the thought, and so did it. It somehow worked. As you can see, I have a pepper here and a basil. And then from this pot, I have this bitter melon or bitter gourd. You can see here, that's one of the fruits that the bitter gourd has. I have 2 bins, and in one bin I'm growing a tomato plant and another bitter melon or bitter gourd, because that's my favorite vegetable, ampalaya. I'm using an Afnan siphon, and as you can see, there are plenty of space here. I just tried to fill it up with these water bottles. This is a crude clarifier that I have. This is where the extra outflow goes to. I'm growing a taro, and you can see some duckweed there in a plastic strainer. Now I want to show you the result of that grow bed. You can see this is the lush ampalaya or bitter gourd plant that's coming out of there, the 2 bins, all the way up there. And this also extends outside. What you're looking at now is the loofah plant, but I'll be showing you where the loofah plant is coming from in a little while. This is still some more of the ampalaya or bitter melon vine. And this vine goes all the way here. This is another female flower, and then another female flower there. Actually, I've seen a few more somewhere out there. So if you can see, that's how my balcony looks like. That's the first system that I'm trying to show you. That one, it's a small fish tank. This is an IKEA tub. Food clarifier that I clean up every 2 weeks. And then over here, it's a 12-liter or 12-gallon container. I have 2 of this. Same. Here I have a tilapia somewhere there. 1 tilapia only. And in this bed, this is the typical grow bed that I normally do. I fill it up with hydroton. I have a pepper plant and a sweet potato, a couple of turmeric, and what else do I have here? I think I used to have a tomato here, but it already died, so that's the turmeric. Now, and also I want to show you, this is the main vine of the loofah plant. So that's a loofah, and that loofah extends all the way up here. You can see big leaves all the way there and there. It kinda mixed up with the bitter melon. So this is the huge loofah leaf. See how healthy and how beautiful that loofah is. I'm glad to be growing that. This is my first time to grow loofah actually. but not my first for bitter gourd or ampalaya. So, oh look, beautiful. That's another female bitter melon. There's plenty of fruits today, actually. And this is another female flower. So that's kind of how it looks like from this point. It looks like a jungle. So like I said, I have this ampalaya or bitter gourd growing. Two of them are growing in my aquaponic system, and the other aquaponic system has turmeric and loofah. This beautiful loofah leaf. So I won't show you the rest of the garden now. I just want to focus on my aquaponics. And I want to show you how healthy these vines are. See how beautiful and how thick. That's the loofah. And later on I will show you a beautiful fruit of the bitter melon that has grown outside. Actually, I don't want to disturb it, but you can see the shadow. This is a glass, tempered glass. So, well, not really tempered. I don't know what they call it, but you can see the shadow of the leaves on the outside. And later on I will show you the fruit that's hanging outside. Anyway, that's it. I'm using Afnan siphon in both of my grow beds. I'm going to show you my siphon. Here is my siphon. It's my bell. And here, that's an Afnan siphon. 1 inch to ½ inch reducer. And it has worked perfectly for me for years. That's why I strongly trust in the Afnan style of siphon. You can see some duckweed there. And the clarifier. Crude clarifier of this other bed. I need to clean that in the next 2 days. So, I'm gonna be leaving you with that video. Even if you have a small balcony, you can still plant something to eat. And it doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be... This place is not even receiving direct sun, just bright light from the glass, from this glass, what do you call that, wall. So there you go there you have it. I mean, there you go what's happening to my English today. There you have it. That's my balcony aquaponics system. It's very small. I live alone. This is a small balcony. It's not even 2 meters wide, and I don't know, maybe around 5 meters long. But somehow, because of my passion and my love for gardening, that's why I'm doing this. The loofah and the bitter gourd are heavy feeders in terms of water, so I have to replenish and give about I think 4 gallons of water every week to that fish tank and to the other fish tank as well. So siphon is already kicked off. That's how the fish looks like. Beautiful pangasius that I've been growing for the last 7 months. They're huge, man, and I love them. I'm not gonna cook them, but I just love them. They're giving me the nutrients for my plants, so I think I have to love them. Thank you so much for watching. Excuse me. Try to do a little aquaponics experiment in your house. And for the framing of this is just a PVC pipe frame that I did. Nothing fancy. Very easy to do. Thanks for watching. My ampalaya are fruiting, and I couldn't wait for the loofah to flower because they have big, bright yellow flowers. This is the flower of the bitter melon, but the loofah flower is much bigger than that. It's also bright yellow. I love these vines that have yellow flowers, like loofah, bitter melon, and also squash have bright, beautiful, edible yellow flowers. Thanks so much for watching, and have a beautiful, beautiful week ahead of you. Okay, what What you're looking at now is the view from outside the apartment that I'm living in. You can look up there. That's my balcony. You know it's my balcony because it's the only balcony that has plants hanging on it. And I don't know if you can look close enough, and you will find that there's one beautiful fruit of the bitter melon or bitter gourd or ampalaya there, and that's the loofah plant also extending outside. And another one of those strange vines hanging there is the purple yam, but of course the purple yam is being grown in grow bags. But anyway, oh, there's a couple of fruits. Anyway, the ampalaya and the loofah, as you have seen earlier, are both growing in my aquaponics system. So that's kind of how my balcony from the outside looks like. It's just beautiful, beautiful, mashallah, beautiful ampalaya fruit there.